You can have any color you want, as long as it's black. Half of airsoft is looking cool while you're bouncing BBs off of people's heads, and nothing beats the cool factor of an all-black loadout. Today, I'm going to show you my indoor CQB loadout, better known in 2135 as the Mars Kit. Black tactical gear is predominantly used by law enforcement and counter-terrorist groups. It can be used to great effect at night and serves as a way for tactical teams to identify each other in the field. It's a symbol of both uniformity and strength, and can have a psychological effect on the enemy. Black loadouts in airsoft aren't entirely practical. For one, they don't blend into anything, they get super hot in the summer, and most fields separate players into the green or tan teams, which means your teammates can have a harder time identifying you in the field. Most airsoft players operate on the shoot first and ask questions later mentality, so I'm sure you can see where that's a problem. So while I would not recommend a black loadout for outdoor play, I think they're very cool to use on indoor fields. Indoor fields usually have smaller player numbers and use visual identifiers like brightly colored tape around the gear or sleeves, so misidentification isn't as big of a problem. Most importantly, indoor fields are air conditioned. The Mobile Attack and Response Squad is my employer's counter-extortion team. It's all about mobility and firepower, moving fast and staying in the fight. I've cut out much of the gear I would use for outdoor games, and I've maximized the number of magazines I can carry. I've tried to keep this kit as streamlined as possible so I can move fast, maneuver easily indoors, and keep the pressure on the enemy team with an aggressive playstyle. Stay in their face long enough, and if you don't die, eventually they'll give up. My shirt is a Condor Combat shirt. This is the same one that I wear for my OD green loadout, but this one is black. It's got these nice Velcro panels here on the sleeves for tactical patches. My pants are Rothco utility pants, really nothing special. My boots are side zip tactical boots by 511. They're a solid pick, they offer good support, and I can use them both indoors and outdoors. The Mars Kit is typically used with a black fast helmet, but as you can see, I'm wearing my trusty airframe complete with ballistic face shield and strobe. I also have on a Condor face wrap, Earmore M32 headset, and these Rothco Sahara goggles. Tinted goggles aren't the most practical for an indoor field, but they just look better with this gear. Like all my other loadouts, I wear a sniper veil to protect my neck, because there's no crying in airsoft, even if you take one to the jugular. So I'm wearing a One Tigris Nightmare plate carrier. It's pretty small, has foam plates, and it has laser cut accessory slots instead of MOLLE. It also has this nice skeletonized cummerbund. On the front of my plate carrier, I have 6 spaces for magazines. As I've said before, I like to shoot and keep constant pressure on the enemy team, so I carry as many magazines with me as I can. A great thing about this plate carrier is that it has 3 built-in magazine pouches that can be velcroed down when they're not in use. On the right, I have a double magazine pouch, and on the left, I have a fast mag holster. My plate carrier works in conjunction with my battle belt setup, which is set up on suspenders. On the left side, I have a plastic fast mag holster for quick reloads from the hip. On the right side, I have a universal drop leg holster made by Condor. Drop leg holsters tend to move around a lot when you run. I've removed some of the extra length from this one. Now it draws just underneath my belt instead of lower down on my leg. And for scalping my fallen enemies, I have my TS Blades Raptor G3 mounted just behind my holster. I keep it on the right side so I can draw it quickly for those sweet, sweet CQC takedowns. My Lancer Tactical Warlord is set up for both indoor and outdoor games with a lighter BT tracer unit and a red dot sight. The tracer unit helps me track my shots indoors, where gameplay is faster, and getting a few good shots on an enemy quickly is more important than pinpoint accuracy. Additionally, my recently acquired G&G F2000 has a compact profile great for indoor play. Similar to a P90, the design of this airsoft replica gives you all the barrel length of a regular rifle platform in a compact package. Of course, I had to ruin that feature by attaching a giant suppressor. My sidearm is a CO2 powered ASG P09. While this is more of an accessory for me, it is fun to pull out and blast an unsuspecting enemy with. It's a reliable CO2 handgun that I really just wanted to add to my collection. I want my gear to help me perform in the field, but I also want to look cool while I'm playing. I'd like to think that this loadout does a little bit of both. Designed for short, high-intensity indoor games, the Mars kit cuts out unnecessary equipment and sticks to the basics. I can move quickly in and out of cover, run and slide without extra gear getting in the way, and maintain a relatively small profile when I'm peeking corners. I will say I dipped a little into the Speedsoft philosophy when laying out this gear. I know some of you are going to hate to hear me say it, but Speedsofters really have movement figured out. See, the less gear that you wear, the faster that you can move, and the smaller profile you have. And while I'm not advocating playing airsoft completely naked, I am saying that the less gear that you wear, the more competitive you'll be on an indoor playing field. That min-max mentality of Speedsoft helped me design a kit that functions well indoors, but still has the aesthetic features that make it look cool. When combined with my streamlined Warlord or the compact G&G F2000, I can consistently deliver a hot stream of plastic directly to my enemy's dome piece. Of course, it's not without its shortcomings. As some of you indoor players have probably noticed, I don't have a dump bag. I know, it's something I should have done a long time ago. I just haven't gotten around to adding a dump bag to this kit. It's a lot more convenient to drop a spent magazine into a dump pouch than to leave them lying all over the field. But that's where you come in. What do you think of the Mars kit? How do you lay out your indoor CQB loadout? What would you add to mine? Let me know in the comments. I'm interested to find out. And for those of you who want to learn more about Mars and the other cyborg mercenary units of the corporate strike force, we'll be declassifying a lore video for you pretty soon. Keep an eye out for that, and stay corporate approved.